Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be talking about, is blissful marriage possible? This topic was triggered by the post I saw on Instagram about Moses Bliss talking about his 1 year experience of marriage. He was so excited talking about his 1 year's experience that he even loves his wife more than when he met and married her. That she's an understanding wife. The marriage has been so blissful. So, my brothers and my sisters, my married couples, our husbands, our wife, blissful marriage is possible. It all boils down to how we carry ourselves in this marriage. Remember that we are both different. The male species is different from the female species. Our upbringing is different. Some are raised in a quiet background, while some are raised from a noisy background. Apologies for that. Also, our individuality differs. Some people are choleric, some people are sanguine. Just like that, we have different temperaments. So all this comes together to affect us in our marriages. But how can we make these attributes that we have, our temperament, our upbringing, our individuality as a male, actually far different from female, the way we behave and the way we do things? So how can we make this our individuality work together to make our marriage work? Is that we should understand that we are different, and also that when we understand that we are different and we accept our behavior and our character differs from one another. And also, very important for us to notice that 80%, statistics has stated that 80% of an individual character and behavior never changes. So husband, wife, also, you have to accept the behavior of your partner. Once you get into marriage and you discover that he is a funny person, he spends a lot, or she's a funny person, she demands a lot, you have to understand that person's character. You have to appreciate it and also work with that character. So since you know this, your husband is like this and your wife is like this, you know how to manage them. You don't just talk to them. That is when emotional appeal comes in. And also that is when also healthy conflict resolution also comes in. You resolve conflict healthily. You don't just speak to your partner anyhow. You respect him. Communication also comes in here. Whenever you're communicating, let your communication be honest, let it be polite, and let it be understand that the other person understand what message you're trying to pass on. When you're trying to resolve a conflict, don't allow conflict is inevitable in marriage. Don't allow conflict to lead to insult in the marriage. So conflict, when it comes, which is inevitable, you know how to resolve it. You're mentally prepared. When things happen in your home, you know how to counter it, not with anger, because you know your husband is like this, your wife is like this, so you know how to work out your conflict together so that you can achieve peace, because the end result is peace, knowing fully whether two of you are partners in the marriage. And also another thing that I've come to realize for that makes blissful marriage possible is that in the beginning, ensure you marry your friend, because if you marry your friend, I tell you the truth, you will enjoy your marriage from day one to the last day of your marriage. When I say last day, till one partner goes, when you people are old in a well stricken in age. I've seen somebody that said for 15 years our marriage is so sweet. Our husband is loving and understanding. She too, she's also caring and understanding. They understand one another. They're like 5 and 6. They are like brothers and sisters. They gist. They are gossip partners. That is what we want in our marriages. So it is possible. It just wants to understand ourselves, accept our behavior, accept our character, and work with one another. And I tell the truth, as we accept our behavior, we also alternate our behavior with one another, and we know that this is what this person is, and we also work with that person. I'm telling you, your marriage will work. Your marriage will work. I've seen many marriages break. That is what influenced my channel. I'll still talk about that, but today we're talking about blissful marriage. Blissful marriage is possible, and I can tell you, you will have a blissful marriage if you try to understand your partner and also mentally prepare yourself. Even though friction comes in, which is inevitable in marriage, you know how to work with your partner. because women are emotional in nature, while men are physical. Women are family orientated, men are work orientated. They prefer their work. They want to always be there because when they're in their work environment, they're always happy. But women, when they're with their children, their family, even with their husband, they are happy. So try to appeal to your emotional side. I women try to appeal to your husband's side. Give him space. There are sometimes the men want to be alone. They want to face their job. Give him space. Don't follow him up and down. Track him up and down. Try to track him down to see where he's going, what he's doing. No. Let's understand ourselves. And I tell you, as we understand ourselves in our marriages, I bet you our marriage will work and it will be a blissful one. That is what God wants for us, and that is what He will have. God bless you all. And God bless our marriages.